Yiamat Pilinkon.
My name is Yiamat Pilinkon from Elerai village. Over the years, I have suffered multiple miscarriages and endured heavy and unbearable pain of losing my 8 children in between my first child and the last born.
I
used to get complications at around the 5th or 6th month of pregnancy with severe pains in my lower abdomen extending towards my right leg. The hospitals are far away, and when the complications began, I had to be taken all the way to Bisil or Kajiado Hospital, which is about 25 kilometers on a motorcycle, since there are no cars around or ambulances for assistance. During the journey, I bled out and miscarried along the way. In other times, I developed complications at home and ended up miscarrying in the house before being taken to the hospital. My first pregnancy was seamless. I had a positive birth with no complications. For the second child, by the 4th month, I had pains in my lower abdomen and miscarried. As I was starting to feel like myself again, I found out I was pregnant for a 3rd time. And to me, this was like a rainbow after a storm, a pregnancy to honor the life of my lost baby. However, this subsequent pregnancy too ended in miscarriage at 5 months. Abdominal pains began within a few days while preparing for my journey to the hospital. I lost the baby. I was so broken and the grief was too much. I was thrilled in my subsequent 4 pregnancies, but a couple of days later, intense and uncontrollable anxiety set in. Cramping and pain in the lower stomach started again, and they all died. Of all the losses, the most painful one was the one who died at 7 months. I saw the baby. I delivered the baby, and the baby was taken to neonatal intensive care unit. And even after all that, the baby still died. I lost many children until I thought I would also die. After the experience, my husband took me to a hospital in Kitengela. I got support from my community and neighbors who came together for a fundraiser to cater for the hospital scan, and that is when I got proper treatment for my uterine anomalies, which was causing recurrent miscarriages. As a parent, it pains me to lose a child. The joy of a parent is to have children. I have lost many children. I am in a lot of pain. We have spent a lot of money. I have spent a lot of money on treatment. We depend on livestock to meet our basic needs, food, clothing, and shelter. But when I was attending hospital, we sold some of our livestock to pay for my medical bills. The remaining livestock was recently ravaged by drought, so we don't have any other source of income. Water is another challenge. We have limited water supply, which is shared between animals and humans. My husband is also jobless, and we cannot afford to pay for our children's school fees. The roads here are bad. My losses have been contributed greatly by this. Most of my losses have been on the road. I usually say if the children survived, it would be better. Maybe I would have had girls, because our culture values children a lot. They are blessings not only to the family, but also to the entire community. I had pre-selected names for my children, both girls and boy names for all the 5 children who died. Names like Lemayan, Leshan, and Nasirian. And even now, when I hear those names being called out in other children in the community, I get flashbacks.